And they get out there in the woods in a circle, naked, and they decide these things. And, you know, and look at him trying to come it out. It's hilarious.
No, because there is no me, no self. Jim Carrey is gone, actually never existed.
It's not our world.
None of this is real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
If you believe Hollywood is nothing but sunshine and sweet dreams, you're probably not paying attention. Under the glitter, fame, and red carpet sparkle sits an industry loaded with some of the darkest scandals ever to rattle its audience. The recent exposures and convictions of powerful players like Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby revealed the grim underbelly of showbiz, proving the entertainment world can be just as corrupt as it is dazzling. Still, not everyone in Tinseltown has surrendered to the darkness. A small handful continue to speak out, refusing to stay silent. One of those outspoken voices is actor and comedian Jim Carrey. With over 50 movies under his belt, including numerous blockbuster successes, Carrey has lived through the industry's highest highs and lowest lows. After witnessing it all, he became one of the few willing to peel back Hollywood's shiny exterior and expose what truly happens in the shadows. During a past appearance on Jimmy Kimmel's show, Carrey shocked viewers when he declared that a highly secretive group, the Illuminati, was not only real, but actively influencing Hollywood. His claim stunned everyone, making him the first major public figure to openly acknowledge the organization's existence. Fully aware of the danger in revealing such information, Carrey masked his admission with humor. By presenting the group as a comedic reference, he avoided direct confrontation. The audience, assuming he was just being eccentric, erupted in laughter, completely unaware of how serious the moment truly was. Carrey didn't stop there. He doubled down using symbolism. During the interview, he flashed a gesture resembling the all-seeing eye, the infamous Illuminati sign. With his hands formed around his mouth and his tongue sticking out, he said it was their secret symbol, leaving many unsure whether he was truly joking or issuing a warning.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
Once again, the audience seemed to react as though Jim Carrey was simply delivering another one of his wild, off-the-wall comedic moments. From the way it appeared on television, the crowd burst into laughter, treating his comments like harmless entertainment. But did they actually find it funny? That's where the story takes a strange turn. After the episode aired, several people who claimed they were physically present in the studio that night came forward with a drastically different account. According to these supposed attendees, the atmosphere in the room was anything but humorous. They insist that not a single person laughed. Not a chuckle, not a smirk, not even an uncomfortable giggle. Instead, they say the studio had fallen into an uneasy silence, with many people unsure how to react to Carrey's bizarre but unsettling statements. What's even more disturbing is that every one of these individuals maintained the same thing. The laughter heard in the televised version wasn't from the live audience at all. They believe it was added later during the editing process, deliberately inserted to make the segment appear lighthearted and harmless. If their claims are true, it raises a chilling question. Was the network trying to cover up the tension in the room, or attempting to downplay the seriousness of what Jim Carrey had said?
And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, consumer drones of some sort. Hold on, I just got to get this. Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people will enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it.
They should.
Because we could use a good laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Intent on exposing Hollywood's hidden corruption, Jim Carrey pushed even further, telling viewers about what he described as the grand plan of a covert society. He claimed this secretive group was working alongside the government, their ultimate mission being to keep the public distracted from anything that truly mattered. The most startling twist came when Carrey appeared, perhaps accidentally, to reveal that Jimmy Kimmel himself was involved with this same group, all while playing it off as humor. For anyone thinking this was just speculation, things took an even darker turn. After that explosive interview, Jim Carrey's life and career began changing rapidly. The clip amassed nearly 10 million views, showing just how captivated people were by his claims. But behind the viral success came an unsettling aftermath. Not long after the show aired, Carrey's career seemed to collapse. Many believed he had been quietly blacklisted. Major studios stopped offering him roles, indie directors stopped sending him scripts, and his previously frequent talk show appearances disappeared, reportedly the result of the same powerful organization he had dared to confront. As more doors slammed shut, Carrey withdrew from Hollywood entirely, channeling his energy into painting as a form of escape and self-expression. When he publicly stepped away, fans were shocked and disappointed, still wanting more from the comedy icon who once dominated the box office.
Did you see Dolly Parton? I just interviewed her, and Jim, for her biopic, she wants you to play her music partner. Is that unbelievable, though? She said she wants you. Would you do it?
It's a lovely thing.
Yeah.
A lovely thing. Well, I'm retiring. Yeah, probably.
Are you being serious? Or are you screwing with me?
I'm being fairly serious. Yeah. It depends if the Angels bring some sort of, script that's, written in gold ink that says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see. I might continue down the road, but I'm taking a break. I feel like, and this is something you might never hear another celebrity say as long as time exists, I have enough. I've done enough. I am enough.
Eventually, the chaos surrounding him reached a point where Jim Carrey felt he had no choice but to step back. The emotional weight, the public scrutiny, and the non-stop speculation created a storm he no longer wanted to weather. He craved distance, not only from Hollywood's constant pressure, but from the shadowy forces he believed were keeping tabs on him from behind the scenes. In Carrey's mind, leaving the spotlight wasn't just about escaping the industry's demands. It was about protecting his sanity and safety. The last thing he wanted was to feel the presence of the so-called Illuminati breathing down his neck again, or risking another confrontation with the same hidden powers he thought had targeted him before. In his eyes, what happened to him mirrored what allegedly happened to comedian Cat Williams years earlier. Williams, like Carrey, has long been one of the few performers willing to speak openly about the darker corners of the entertainment world. For years, he's endured ridicule from the press, backlash from fellow celebrities, and even moments where his own safety seemed to be in question. Despite this, Williams continued to speak publicly about what he described as repeated attempts to silence him, insisting that powerful forces wanted him out of the way. Fueling the mystery even further, his former protege Jaguar Wright claimed that members of this rumored elite group had once broken into Williams' home, an incident she described as a chilling warning to anyone who dared to expose too much. According to Wright, this break-in wasn't a random crime, but a demonstration of how far these alleged forces were willing to go to intimidate those who refused to fall in line. Whether or not her claims are accurate, the story added another eerie layer to an already unsettling narrative. For Carrey, stories like these served as reminders of what he believed could happen to people who chose to speak too boldly. And rather than risk becoming another cautionary tale, he stepped away, seeking peace, privacy, and a life where he no longer felt watched by eyes he could never see.
Walking away was hard, but it was when the Illuminati first started coming after him. And I'll never forget the day when they breached the house and I left. Back in that moment, Cat was still wearing Kevlar to bed. I would get in bed with him at night and he would have Kevlar on.
It's important to remember that this account comes from Jaguar Wright, who is widely known for exposing hidden ugliness within the entertainment world. Some of her earlier claims about figures like P. Diddy once sounded unbelievable. But as more information about the bad boy mogul has surfaced, many now believe she was telling the truth long before anyone else. So when Wright insists the Illuminati targeted Cat Williams, it becomes harder to dismiss, especially since Williams himself has never contradicted the claim. Still, this isn't meant to be a deep dive into Cat Williams, and that's not the point. The point is to show the pattern of what tends to happen to those who dare to challenge this so-called Illuminati. Williams' life has reportedly been in danger ever since he began speaking out about the industry's hidden corruption. Yet he refuses to back down. Unlike Jim Carrey, who stepped away to protect his peace, Cat confronts the storm head-on, refusing to let the establishment silence him. He has even discussed being chased by this secret organization. But as he puts it, he's still here, still fighting, and still telling his story.
Recent controversy online, I know you don't spend all your time online, about Kevin Hart wearing a dress in the SNL skit. Dave Chappelle spoke about that. As a comedian, black actors always, being asked to wear dresses. Have you ran into that? And what do you think about that whole Illuminati theory? That
Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
Yeah.
But now, it's not necessary for us to stir up that hornet's nest unless we intend to get stung 1,000,000 times. I didn't understand that. They had to sting me 1,000,000 times. I'm still not going to join, but I respect it a little more.
And that's ultimately why Jim Carrey decided to walk away. He was exhausted, tired of running, tired of hiding, and tired of being hunted by the same powerful forces he once tried to expose. His departure wasn't only about needing time off. It was about survival. The truth is, Hollywood is far from the magical fantasyland it pretends to be. Beneath the glamour lies a complex network of manipulation. A world built on illusions where elites pull the strings, while everyone else dances to their tune. In this hidden system, a select few act as puppet masters, choosing who rises, who falls, whose careers thrive, and whose collapse overnight. Those who dare to challenge or reveal these forces often pay a heavy price. That's been the case for people like Jim Carrey, Cat Williams, and Monique Hicks, voices who spoke out and faced consequences. Of the three, Carrey seems to have chosen quiet over conflict, retreating in hopes of finding peace beyond the chaos that once swallowed him. Maybe he has finally found the solitude he was searching for. And perhaps, in time, more courageous voices will emerge. People unafraid to illuminate the darkness hiding behind Hollywood's curtain. That wraps up today's discussion. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.